A big thank you to all. Definitely, everyone has acknowledged the efforts done by the entire Everest team. I would definitely like to acknowledge the hard work done at the plants, zones, because these are the guys who were working probably till late evening yesterday also. Yes, there are problems, and problems can be solved. There are only two things in life can happen and cannot happen. And I think a good organization always believe in a word called as can happen. And I think Everest is one of them. And I can assure you on behalf of the team that the team will not leave any stone unturned to make things happen on time. And definitely will bring a lot of benefits to the organization. Ultimately, it is only a tool. So I again rewind my words which I probably started 2 years back. IT is useless and my confidence increases day by day. Definitely, IT is useless if business is not involved in it. Ultimately, SAP is a tool. It is up to us how we use it. On this occasion, I would also like to share an experience which many organizations implement SAP or Oracle, but they fail to understand that what is that they want to get out of it. If you see in Gurgaon, every second house is having either SAP or Oracle, but they really don't know what exactly they are going to get out of it. If we are just doing SAP just for the sake of pride, I'm working on SAP, I think the whole purpose of getting SAP is lost. Normally, how people fail, why people fail, Gucci definitely was part of the many references we have given in the last 8 months journey. We had people from the auto ancillaries, we had people from Saudi Arabia, which were referred by Satish, and all of them had and probably two of them were actually on SAP. After a journey of 1.5 years, they said, what is that different you have done in speed 1 that is working and we are actually failing? Our competitors in the PV industry, they have done it and they have failed within 15 to 20 days of time. Same tool, but the results were not given. So in normal manufacturing scenario, what exactly happens? And this is what I have seen in my earlier implementations. In a manufacturing organization, you have a plant. And in a plant, something has to be entered. There is a gate over there, and all the in and out material actually comes from that location only. So that is the entry point of any business location as far as manufacturing location is concerned. So when a system is there, once the truck enters, a in entry will be done. That will be there. Now once the in entry is done, there will be a weighing bridge. So that will be weighed on the bridge. The measure will be taken, again entered into the SAP. The truck will go to a respective location. It may be a cement truck, it may be a concrete truck, it will dump at a respective location. Again, the entry will be made in speed. Now, it may take half an hour, it may take 45 minutes to unload that required material, it will take. Now, if this process is followed religiously, there should not be any problem. But there is, apart from this, there are a lot many other things which we need to be very, very careful. The truck enters, the time and the enter time, if it is different, the system will defeat the purpose. The time to unload, if somebody takes 45 minutes, somebody is punching 10 minutes, the purpose is lost. In addition to these, we are actually also handling 6-letter word which we used to say people. People fail, ERP doesn't fail. And why people fail? Because we try to get the shortcuts out of the processes. Our humble request to each and everyone who is present over here and the plants who are watching and the Jones who are watching, let us not try to do the shortcuts. Let us delay things for some hours, but let us do the right thing rather than in pressure entering wrong data and then later on repenting. That is what most of the companies make a mistake. Me, Mr. Rahul, Ruchi, and the entire team yesterday, probably at 2 o'clock in the night, we had a big problem to be solved. And thank you, Mr. Rahul, who definitely helped us in taking the right decision. We had two options: to enter the data which will throw wrong results, or stop places where the data is slightly some problem, and we will rectify that in a probably today only. So we have taken the right decision that we are going to start dispatches probably in an hour's time from the location where we have right data, and the dispatches will start. The second thing which happened in the earlier implementation was people is the most important thing. They will make the show and they will mark the show. Now during this process, if some I'm sorry I'm using this word, if some antisocial element comes and it tries to bypass the system, we'll have problem. It may happen that the weighing machine is out of order. He's sending this truck outside, you weigh it. Let him weigh it outside. There may be a possibility that the weight which is coming outside the factory, it may be wrong. Now, when it is entering into the system premises, it is presumed that the weight is correct, the truck is coming at the right time. This is precisely we are going to experience after when we start using the system in the factory. The moment it comes in the factory, if it is an empty truck and the person goes to a respective location to dump, he may use 45 minutes to dump the empty truck also. Again, the entry will be there that the material is dumped, but actually the material is not even dumped. When the truck comes out, again it goes to a weighing location where again the weigh happens. And you'll find that as far as the process is concerned, exactly there is nothing, no flaws in the process. But actually, if you see in the background, some gentleman has created some problem. So we will definitely find these things that these will be exposed. It will be a transparent system. No need to worry. The whole team definitely will support. We definitely from the speed teams also we will need your support. Definitely we are slightly slower person. As far as the team is concerned, I was the only person who did not work for last 8 months, and this team has actually worked. I was only roaming around here and there. Sorry for that, sir. Definitely everyone has acknowledged the team, but I would like to name this team because I saw a light of alignment in the eyes of the people yesterday. In spite of the last 3 days, the team has not slept probably. Early morning, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, they were going, and 9:30 in the AM again they were back. And Ruchi used to say, "Why don't you go and sleep?" And that is the energy level that is required to make things happen. Without saying the gentleman is coming. I mean, if you ask somebody to come by pressure, no use. And that responsibility we have seen in this team, and I must say, this is the best available resources we have in the company, and we should use them in a positive way. I would still like to name the team members because that is still missed out. I'll start with Neeraj Bhupalan, Oka, Deepak Sonar, Kiran Shilke, Jitendra Vijay, Devashish, Rakesh Avasti, Arun Kushwaha, Vipin Raheja, Manoj, Amish, Sushovan, Ravi, Bhaskar, Arvind, Velswamy, Hari, DN Sharma, Navneet, Abhishek, Ajay, Rashi, Manu Kaushik, Amit, Gaurav, Kanika, Devender, Amit Oberoi. You are still pregnant with ideas. I said the same thing during Speed 1. Are you there? And same is with you. And thank you to Giri, Gopal, Sanjay, Prem, Sunny, who definitely had been a supporting hand for the entire thing. In the end, I would like to apologize each and every one of you if during the course of last 8 months, if I have hurt you with my words, actions. It was not, and it was nothing, anything personal. It was all in the interest of the company. Thank you.